Believe it or not, it's been 8 months since Valve released its highly anticipated Steam Deck, and in that time it's had a bit of room to mature and for people to get their thoughts out about it. I received mine a month and a half ago, and actually I'm going to give it a little bit more time until I released a review about it, because between uni and my 2 jobs I haven't had a huge amount of time to sink hours into it. Funnily enough though, despite being almost 3/4 of the year down the road, I still hear the odd person questioning the viability of the Nintendo Switch when the deck is out, and I find that puzzling. Let me tell you today why the Switch is more than viable in 2022, and why that actually I encourage you to have one alongside a Steam Deck, or in some cases instead of a Steam Deck if you don't have the funds in 2022. So hey guys, I'm Ryan Thomas, and click that subscribe button because it's going to start getting more gamery around here. Let's start off with the obvious thing, which is the price. The Switch is £260 for the base or £290 for the OLED. If you're buying one brand new in 2022, just get the OLED, it is significantly better. If you really think you're going to save 30 quid by going with a standard, just don't even bother. The £290 for the OLED is a steal and is often actually on deals. The £460 mid-table Steam Deck, which is the one I recommend, is a good £170 to £200 more than the Switch, and you don't get the dock. Because of course with the Nintendo Switch you get the dock in the box. As of writing and recording this video, Valve has recently released its dock, but it's not widely available at the moment and it's going to cost an additional £70. And that brings me on to the fact that the Switch is a different kind of console. Instead of being a PC that you can take with you in a backpack, it's a cross between a 3DS and a Wii U, and somehow works just as well in docked mode as it does in handheld mode. Add the detachable Joy-Con controllers, motion sensing, and more family theming of the Switch, and you can start to see how impossible this would be to replicate with the Steam Deck, no matter how hacky you get with it. The Switch is smaller, lighter, more portable, more versatile out of the box, and we haven't even spoken about the most important bit yet. The deck is a PC. Well, it runs on Linux, a modified version of it, which means you get a massive game library, all the way from sort of retro stuff on emulators all the way up to the Steam library, of course, and even some third-party titles as well. It's huge, but you won't be using or running into any of the Nintendo titles released on the Switch. I say that with a big asterisk. Of course you can ROM it and sometimes you can get some Switch games to work on it, but honestly it's not the same thing. This is where the Switch really shines in my opinion. Its first party titles and exclusives set it apart and almost make or break the console for many people. If you're not into Nintendo games, you tend not to buy the Nintendo Switch because you're not going to buy it for third party titles. Just get those on your phone or your Xbox or your PC or whatever. But if you do like the likes of Super Mario, Animal Crossing, Legends of Zelda, Pokemon franchises, just to name a few, the Switch comes into its own and offers something unique with its game library. I only own a handful of games on the Switch, but actually I would say that owning those games and those games alone justify me owning a Switch. I played through Pokemon Brilliant Diamond earlier in the year due to playing the original as a kid and massively enjoying it, so I decided to try the remake, and it's something I couldn't enjoy on the deck. Legends Arceus, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild or other games I haven't personally tried, well, let's just say I haven't put more than a couple of hours into them, and they're wildly popular on the Nintendo Switch. These are games that people are calling some of the best games of all time. They are what make the Switch, as you know, aside from those things I said at the start. The games are really, in my opinion, the real focus. And we haven't even mentioned the online store, which gives you even more first party titles and third party exclusives for the Switch. It might not have crazy specifications, crazy hackable nature, anything like that. But what it does give you is immense portability, versatility, some of the best first party titles on any console. It's cheaper and more accessible than a Steam Deck, and in my opinion is maybe not better than a Steam Deck, but is definitely worth its separate spot on your TV setup. Or in your backpack, you don't even have to have a TV. And that's what my video today is about, guys. I'm sorry I didn't go crazy deep in on this. It was just something I wanted to speak about because I saw some people online going like, oh, why would you buy a Switch when you can get a Steam Deck? No, that's just, no. Maybe you might get a Steam Deck over the Switch for certain reasons. Maybe you only play the PC games or you don't really like the Nintendo stuff. But actually I wouldn't say that it replaces the Nintendo Switch in any meaningful way unless all you were doing with the Switch was using it in handheld mode and only for third-party titles. In that case, well done, this video is not for you. I do apologise for wasting 5 minutes of your time, sir or madam or other. Links in the description as always. Thanks to my patrons for being continually supportive. Really does help out the channel. I really do appreciate that. Massive thanks to me for providing today's subject matter. I'm not going to do that joke again, don't worry. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here to never miss a video like this one. I'm Ryan Thomas, and I'll catch you later. Peace.